Bridging the leadership and accountability gap in Africa for the 21st century is the theme of the summit, convened by US-based forensic investigation expert of Bayelsa extraction, Professor Mannix Paul, who has been blazing the trail in the diaspora, felt the need to return home to give back to his country. The 5 books, Principles and Practice of Criminal Investigation, Beyond the Ledger, carries conscience and commitment, forensic investigation, and criminal intelligence management practice, as well as strategic management in insurgency and terrorism in modern times, are Professor Mannix's attempt at advancing the knowledge base of citizens and leaders towards resolving the socio-economic riddles of many African countries. Professor Ibaba of the Niger Delta University, Bayelsa State, aptly captured this while reviewing the books, asserting that character, courage, commitment to truth and justice, among other moral and legal fabrics, are pillars to strengthen institutions.
The art of medicine doesn't benefit the doctor, it's the patient. The art of teaching doesn't benefit the teacher, it's the student. The art of governance shouldn't benefit the leadership, but what? The citizens. That's what we need for this country to move forward.
Ethics become an issue now because morality is gone in society. Therefore, whatever thing you are doing in life, any ministry you create, without morality, without good character, it's going to fail. And that is why we are talking about building a system that lives beyond your own time.
Bayelsa State Deputy Governor Dr. Peter Perotubakwe and the chairman of the summit, Dr. Gentile Mela, represented by the Permanent Secretary Minister of Education, Mr. Simon Peter Okene, Vice Chancellor of Niger Delta University, Professor Aline Agi, and former Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Petroleum Resources, Ambassador Nicholas Agbo-Ella, commend Professor Mannix for his insightful works, which they observed address the leadership question and citizens' role in fostering resilient social systems in society.
You have a good coach who is in charge and the athletes are bad, over a process of time, we expect a better team. Everything, organizations, institutions rise and fall with leadership.
So he has done so well, and we pray, like I charge him, he should help us scout people like him that are in the diaspora to also come and replicate what he has done. Even if it's not 5 books, 1 book will be enough in their own chosen fields.
And we are doing this launch and a summit for us to discuss on what we need to do and how we can move in terms of the ministries, government departments and agencies to be very efficient in what they do.
I have been in conversation with him on the need to strengthen forensic investigation in Nigeria. It's a project that I have had conversation with him. So it is my feeling that we should be able to have a very great forensic analysis and investigation in a way and manner that what he had learned in the United States, he can bring them back and replicate it here in this country.
The summit also featured guest speakers session on transformational leadership, ethical governance and institutional accountability for sustainable development, as well as human capital development, innovation and strategic partnership for Africa's future, delivered by Professor Aline Agi of the Niger Delta University, Bayelsa State, and Professor David Sheyi Akambi of the Open American University, Ibadan, respectively. The high point of the summit was unveiling at the launch of the 5 booths conducted by the chairman, represented by Mr. Simon Peter Okene, who was supported by the Pere of Tungwebe, academics and government functionaries, among others. Inyanagwa, Aya, Prezi, NG News.